What's good? How y'all doing this evening?
Welcome to a special Tuesday edition of the FILA Sports Podcast. Coach Mario and my co-host Don and a special guest today. What's going on, Don?
What's good? How y'all doing this evening? We got a impromptu show going on. We got our boy Tony H. I don't know how to say his last name. He gonna probably tell me how to say it, but he also known as Sideline Bully. If you've seen some of his rants in the tunnel when the fans going in for halftime, you know who this guy is. This is the guy. Yes. So the infamous Sideline Bully. But hey, if you're new to the channel, you already know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this content out with other Atlanta sports fanatics, and hit us up in the comment section. As always,
come holla
at your hometown sports podcast. Tony, what's good, man? How you doing this evening?
Hey, man, what's going on?
You see, Tony, you got a nice. We know you got a little nice little man cave out there, man. But let everybody know.
Yeah, man, I got the legends up there, man. Dion, Gonzalez, White, Arkowski. That's the Julio wall over there.
Got the projector up there. We see you. We see you, Tony.
Hey, you made my man cave office look in poverty right now. Goodness.
In January, mine will be coming in January. Hey, I first have to say, Tony, man, you are famous in the city, and you started a catchphrase.
Oh yeah.
You tighten up. Man. Who don't know tighten up, Duke? If you can't be you can't be an Atlanta Falcons fan and not know. Hey man, tighten up, Duke, man.
Yeah.
Man, you are infamous. Like everybody knows that, man. Everybody knows that. So now we can see the face with that.
Yeah, trip, man. I wasn't expecting none of this really to happen. But it just kind of took flight last year, and then carried on now to this season, man. I really just hope they would tighten up and get the shit together.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna.
So hold on. So before we start, Tony, let everybody know where they can find you at.
Mm-hmm.
You can find me on Facebook on Sideline Bully. On Instagram, it's camouflage condom. Camouflage_condom. You'll never see me coming. And I think it's Tony Hunzinger on Twitter too.
Okay, so you got word. So Tony got wordplay too. Okay, right. Tony got
bars. So before we really start the show, I want everybody, for the people who did not see his sideline rant when Tony went off of the players going into the tunnel for halftime. I want y'all to see this real quick. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
What you do? Hey, tighten up! Oh, you tighten up! Hey, Harris, Matt, hey man, all y'all tighten up! What y'all doing out there? Sean, we might need you. Cause Matt playing like some doo-doo. Hey, y'all tighten up, man. Straight up. It's the fourth game. Sanu, hey, Mr. Consistent, I see you, big dog. Hey, Sanu the big real. Hey, Matt, tighten up, homie. Hey, I need y'all to get in the game. Get your ass in the game. Duke, don't be looking back at me. I'll come back there. Hey, I'll tackle you. I'll show you how to tackle. Tighten up. Let's go, man. Grady, we need you out there, big dog. Hey, Grady, bit a dog. Julio. Hey, you a dog, Julio. I got nothing to say about Julio. Hey, cheerleaders. Hey, tack. Hey, Hunter. Get back that tack. Get back that tack. Damn. What the hell y'all doing? What the hell? Hey, y'all doing a good job, though. Cheer on. Hey, straight up. I appreciate y'all been doing. Y'all been shaking the hell out of them pom-poms. Hey, but them, hey.
Okay.
So, this man, he done went over the players, the training staff, the cheerleaders, Arthur Blank, the cameraman, the people who serving cookies, the janitors, the rats that's running in Mercedes-Benz Stadium, like you went off on everybody, man. And then it's
Chick-fil-A, they wouldn't
even open, man. They closed on Sundays, man. What's going on with you? And then on top of that, it's kind of ironic you say tighten up, and we playing the Titans, and that's their slogan, tighten up. So I need to know, man, what was going on Sunday with you, man?
Man, I was behind the sideline for Tennessee, and I was cussing out Derrick Henry, chumping him off, and then he started making plays, and then the fans next to me started getting on to me. So I said, well, let's go on up here to the seats, check out the game a little bit. And man, it just all the way around, I couldn't pinpoint it, but it just seemed like the whole team was just messing up. The chemistry was off. They weren't making any plays. Nothing was happening. And then to lose, good teams don't lose back-to-back games. Hey, you never lose back-to-back games, and you don't lose at home. So we're doing both of those. So, I mean, you just got to call it like it is, man. We're a bad team right now. So I felt like all of them needed to be called out.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. You know that this I'm the done, by the way. So here's my thing. Like your seats are on the sideline where the Falcons at. Like you can't get access to the visitor side.
No, I'm on the visitor side. Yeah.
Look, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, I sit on the 130C. It's behind the visitors, but they don't have access to the visitors tunnel. I'd rather be on the visitors tunnel because I definitely have a lot more to say to them.
Exactly. But, that's what I'm about to see. That's what I'm about to say.
Yeah. They don't let me over there. I've tried a few times to get over there because, I mean, I want to chump them off right at the beginning of the game, let them know we ain't, you know.
Exactly.
But, yeah, they won't let you over there for some reason. And I've tried to get over there, but they won't let you over there. But yeah, if you got the club seats, sometimes you can get down there to the tunnel and see the Falcons come in.
Okay. Well, yeah, that was my next thing, man. Man, we need you to like have that same energy when the Saints and Panthers, whoever coming in that dome, man. You need to go like tell them, hey, you know. Like disrupt them, get them in a bad mood so they can mess up, man. They can drop passes or over pursue.
Yeah, I got videos from every game. That's all I do down there. I stay jumping them off.
Yeah, because
I look up stuff about their past, if they got something going on with their kids, their wife. I mean, I get dirty. I want to get in their head, so. I gotta call them names. I mean, whatever it is.
That's football psychology, man. I can tell you played before, man. Because hey, you lined up against somebody, man. You want to study that person so you can get in their head.
Yeah, I've seen. Don. I don't know if you know, but I've seen him do that in the tunnel several times. That wasn't the first time Sunday. Sunday. Yeah, he's famous.
I know.
Yeah,
the tighten up dude. I remember that and everything.
Yeah, I would say that was a while ago. Yeah, that was preseason game, I think, wasn't it?
That was last year, I believe.
That was against Cincinnati.
Oh yeah, it was last year.
That was last year.
I almost made it into the locker room that game against Cincinnati. I snuck back there, and then I seen a bunch of reporters going down the tunnel, so I got right behind them. And then every time they went through security checkpoint, I just kept saying, "What was press?" I just kept saying press, and I made it to 3 people. And then I got to the very front door to the locker room, and the sheriff stopped me, but I was about to bust
in. Hey, we want to just holler at the people in the chat. Thanks for joining us, everybody. What's going on, Devontae? Cookie by Nature. Rose Stockson's in here. That Georgia boy, what's going on? BP Football Talk said good morning, everybody. JF's in here. He said the only negative from Duke being traded is we won't get any more rants by Tony.
Man, I wish Duke Riley the best, man. I just feel like he didn't get it. He just needed a little bit more time to develop. But hey, he's going to the right team with Jim Schwartz, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna be a contributor there. So. That's all I'm gonna say on.
Good athlete, he just couldn't make the tackle.
Yeah, man, exactly. That's interesting that you said that because Devontae said, with all due respect, I wish Duke the best, man. F all these fans who just hating the hate. Yeah, I mean, I hope the man goes and has success. You know, I mean, I don't have no ill will for that man.
And not shots out, but like for these fans, they done literally went to a Philadelphia beat writer's page because a Philadelphia beat writer, they pulled up that video. You remember when Duke was pulling the truck, and like they said that we getting a good player. He's real strong, and like but remember the ton of Falcons fans tweeting saying, "Oh, that man trash," or haha. Like I'm saying, like y'all really go follow this man everywhere he go and troll. Like, can y'all like give this man a break? Like for real, like this is borderline like crazy. Like it's insane. I just don't understand. I just don't understand it with some of these fans, man. I really don't.
They're people too. A lot of people forget.
Yeah, they people, man. They got families and stuff. Like I mentioned this a while back, like during preseason, people was in Jordan Miller's mentions talking about this kid, and this Jordan Miller's mom is active on social media on Twitter and Instagram. Like she's literally seeing her son get pretty much humiliated on social media. Like I said, these folks got families, and you already know if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. And you already know she might want to have her son traded to another team or something and go ball out with another team. Y'all gotta chill out. I'm just saying, man. I understand we all frustrated right now because the team is 1-3, but y'all gotta stop coming at these players, man. Like y'all don't know what background these players got. Like Devontae Freeman, man. This boy from Poker Beans. I talked to Travis today about it, man. This man, he knows some people that can like find your location and I'm telling y'all, man, y'all gotta stop coming at these players like that, man. And that's all I'm gonna say on that.
Yeah, I don't at players, I don't think, but I think if you go to the game, you do have the right to cheer or to boo. You know what I'm saying? Professionals. I don't boo college, high school, or little league players, but I mean, I don't boo anyway. But I think you have the right to boo professionals. I think you have the right to talk about them, discuss them, but I don't at players. I think that's going a little far, personally. Yeah. We have going back to the chat real quick, Jessica Hanna. Thanks for joining, Jessica.
And please subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, Jessica. Appreciate it.
She said that man cave puts my dreams to shame. I know, right?
Look at my wall back there, man. I got so many holes on mine. He ain't got no empty spots on his wall.
Hey Don, can you blur Tony's background?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna try to like.
He making us all jealous. He making us all jealous. With his man cave. Let's blur his background. We're gonna get Tony a green screen next time. JF said, "Thanks for the confidence on the show, JF." BP Football Talk said, "I think the Riley trade works out for both sides well." I mean, hopefully, Cyprian can come in here and play some decent safety for us.
He's a good tackler. So I saw the tape. He's a good tackler. So, and that's what Quinn wants his strong safety spot. He wants somebody that's a good tackler who can like play close to the box.
Hey, hold on real quick. I gotta get.
All right, go ahead, man.
And CC Ryder tagged that ass, said Sideline Bully. What's happening? What's going on, Don? Coach, what's up, man?
What's good, CC Ryder, man? Ain't hear from you. Where you been, man? You ain't been in my lives, man. I've been watching all your stuff, man. We need to have you on. To have you on the show one day, man. We've been trying to get you on the show since February. So
let's ask this question. Now that everybody had a day to relax, it's Tuesday. Y'all know it's off day in the NFL. So you know what I'm saying. Wednesday is the day we get back to work. We get back to focusing on our next team. Who is convinced that this thing is absolutely over? No way we're making the playoffs. That's for you guys in the chat as well, and Tony and Don. What do y'all think? Who is absolutely?
I think we're still going.
Okay, so yeah, you think we still got a shot? We still got a shot. What you think, Don?
Hold on, let me Tony talk. Go ahead, Tony.
We got too much talent not to right this ship. We just got to figure it out. We got to figure out what's not clicking, but talent's there.
Yeah,
it's the hardest part to get the talent.
And then we've been saying this, like me, Coach Matt, Mike, Lieutenant Dan for unintentional grounding. Even Devontae, we all been saying this, that stuff, the problems we have is easy fixes, like play calling, penalties, and missed tackles. Like you can fix that up. What the problem with Dirk is, we know Dirk is a very aggressive play caller. All right, if he can just and like he's throwing the ball more than 70% of the time. That's too much. That's unbalanced. That's an unbalanced offense. You have to run the ball, and we've been saying this for a while now. This past 3 weeks, we have to run the ball. And you have to run the ball with the hot hand. So if Ito's running the ball well, we need to get Ito more carries.
Mm-hmm.
If Free ain't running the ball well, then Free just don't get that many carries. It's football it's football coaching 1-on-1. Like I just hope Carter can get it together, because if not, we have Mike Mularkey on in the press box doing tight ends coaching, so he can do play calling. We already know Mike Mularkey, he can run the ball. He did it when he was here earlier in 2008 through 2011 with Michael Turner. So, like,
but I hear that, but that's not even nowhere near what my biggest concern is. My biggest concern is why the defense is looking so sloppy.
Yeah.
Quinn is a defense specialist, so I can live with not having a complete coaching. If that defense is stout and strong, I could give if the offense is only scoring 14, I could care less. But if that defense ain't biting, then.
But our defense is this is our defense. Our defense is good, but you can't just keep giving the ball back to the opposing offense's hand and expect our defense to keep holding them to nothing. Like our offense, I'm not saying that we got to put up 30 points a game. That's what we did in 2016 may not be replicated ever again. Okay, I'm just saying, like, if we can just go down, like, extend drives, even if we don't get into field goal range, but extend drives, get to the 45-yard line, the 50-yard line, pin them in a 3-yard line, on their own 3-yard line, like we did, the past few games. Hey, I'll be cool with that, But going back to the defense, like the defense, man, I really like it's the linebackers, man. It's the linebackers, like just not gap integrity, and then the zone, the cover 3, man. I'm just getting tired of this cover 3. I am. I'm sick of seeing it, man.
It's hard for me to say. In going into the 5th game, we out of it. So it's tough for me. But it's also tough for me to sit there and watch how they play on Sunday and then be like, Mario, you're a dumbass if you think, you're insane if you think, what I'm saying? So it's like, I think we still got a shot, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to keep looking stupid every Sunday too.
We're gonna have a shot if we keep playing like that.
Oh no.
The only reason we have a shot is just because of the talent. But that's strictly if they can get chemistry going, and a lot of ifs at this point, even though it's really early. I mean, there's still plenty of time to right this ship though, but something's gotta change.
Yeah.
ASAP.
Yeah. And like we said though, we said this as well. We know Dan Quinn struggled with AFC teams. Okay, we play Indianapolis. We lost against Indianapolis and we lost against Tennessee. We lost against Minnesota, first game of the season, and I just pretty much think that was like a glorified preseason game for us because that game was just that game was not close at all. But I feel like Houston. Like I said, I when I predicted this season I already said we was gonna take an L with Houston. So if we go 1-4, hey, it is what it is. But I feel like hopefully the team is pissed off enough that we can, try to do something and come out of Houston with a W this Sunday.
It depends on if we do take a loss, it better be a close one, or we better just come out and punch them in the mouth and show them we got our shit together, and then that'll bring everyone else on board because the fans are sometime here at best at Atlanta. So all you do is got to win. You win, that place would be home field advantage. I mean, within 2 games, if you win 2 games straight, that's how quick Atlanta fans are quick to get back on or off. Lose 2, they're gone. If you win 2, they're back on.
Exactly. So,
I mean, the fans are going to come. All you got to do is just win games, though.
Mm-hmm.
And Houston's a good enough team. even though they're not doing so good. I think they're 2-2, I believe, but they're still got a good enough, reputation that if we come out and just beat the shit out of them, we'll get a lot more respect. And then we got an easy Arizona after that, and then we could just catch LA and then Seattle.
Well, the Arizona game's in Arizona, so hopefully that's not a trap game. I just hope it's not a trap game. They do not need to be looking over Arizona to the next opponent.
They don't need to be looking over anyone. They just lost to Indianapolis and Tennessee, so they should be looking at Miami carefully if they play them.
But here's the thing, though. A lot of people just discredit Indianapolis just came from a playoff run last year. They was one game away from the AFC Championship.
Yeah, but they were missing their starting quarterback. But that ain't even the biggest thing. They're missing their main linebacker and their main safety or defensive end, I believe, at the game. And then T.Y. Hilton went out at the half, so they were out with that's like taking Julio, Matt Ryan, Tack, and Jones.
Debo.
But here's the thing: what Indianapolis did, though, man, they ran the ball. They ran the ball, Matt. And then on top of that, man, you got a good offensive line led by Quentin Nelson. That's all generation. Yeah, they got. That's what I'm saying. Like, you win games, you win championships in the trenches. All right, and if you can run the ball, you're gonna win the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like I said, I don't care what team you are. If you can't stop the run, and if you can't stop the run, if you can't run the ball, you pretty much behind the curve.
Absolutely.
Run the ball, stop the run, or my basic defense, my basic football principles. Basic on any level at any time of day. Run the ball, stop the run. Don't put it on the ground. I mean, those three basic football principles will never go away. They're timeless. They're timeless. They're timeless. They'll never go out of style. Run the ball, stop the run, don't put the ball on the ground. That's turn it over, period. Y'all know that. Yeah. I'm old school.
I agree.
All right. Go back in the chat. Go back in the chat one more time before we close the show out.
All right, Calibri Daniels, he had joined us. He had said it's over. BP Football Talk said it's never open. The division, it's never over. I believe the division is wide open. Yeah. Devontae said it's 4 games in. I'm not going to quit until the fat lady sings. Each day is an opportunity to get better. These fans just giving up can stay home. The real ones will be here supporting.
Exactly.
Calibri said. He said if we go 7-9 or something, just tank for some good draft picks.
But you can't tank, man. The draft is a crapshoot, man. Like, it's so many teams who draft like top 10 players and never did anything. It's all about the player development in any sport. If you draft a first overall pick and you cannot develop this player, it's a waste. Hint, Jamarcus Russell. Joey Harrington. Especially Joey Harrington. Everybody thought Joey Harrington was going to be the next big thing next to Peyton Manning back in 2002. And what happened to Joey Harrington? Yeah, exactly. Like, you have to develop players. I don't care if you first round pick or you Mr. Irrelevant, the last pick of the draft. It's all of it in between are crapshoots. You have to develop them.
I think Joey Harrington would have been good if they would have gave him.
Yeah, I agree. But he had another chance in Miami. He had another chance in Miami with Nick Saban and didn't do well there. So
he been getting the brakes knocked out of him for about 7-8 years, though.
Well, same thing with Alex Smith. Alex Smith, he went. Alex Smith, he when Jim Harbaugh went to San Francisco, he kind of revived him, and he went to Kansas City and played for a few good years until Pat Mahomes came along. So,
JF said playoffs. You talking about playoffs? He said he has about 35% confidence left in the team. And that Georgia boy said, honestly, I don't know what's going to happen. It seems fixable, but are the players, coaches really trying to fix the issue?
They better be.
Yeah.
I know, right? And JF said a consistent big problem for a while is special teams. How many times do we start behind the 20-yard line, which cripples the offense tremendously?
That's hurting us
Look,
too.
It's not. Also, like Matt has to go 75-80. Like we never get the short field. Plus, not forcing any turnovers. We have to go 80 every time. Like That's getting frustrating. That's for years, JF. For years. You're right about
exactly.
that. BP Football Take said he likes the Mike Mularkey option if the Falcons think of pulling the plug on Dan Quinn, but it's still too early to make that move. Yeah, I don't think we'll make a move during the season anyway. I think if anything's gonna happen, it's gonna be after the season.
Y'all may be surprised, but I'm pretty sure. Like I seen, it was one preseason game. I forgot what it was. Matter of fact, I think it was the last preseason game we played. Like we had that was a Mike Mularkey play calling right there, man. That was not Steve Sarkisian. I'm not Steve Sarkisian. I'm talking about Steve Sarkisian. That was not Dirk Carter. That was Mike Mularkey. That last game that we played in preseason. That was Mike Mularkey right there.
That Georgia boy said, y'all seen the graded press after the game? It looks like he was about to throw somebody under the bus about somebody not buying in.
Yeah, you can't throw anybody under the bus. The whole team is under the bus right now. Like we're gonna have to lift the bus up and throw it off and get going. You know.
And Cookie by Nature says they got to buy in, man. Someone's not listening, and they need to be benched immediately.
I agree.
And BP Football said, what do you guys think of getting Allison more carries? You mean getting Allison a carry? He got to put on pads first.
This man been inactive the whole. Like I'm trying to figure out if he don't play by week 6, man. I'm gonna be highly upset because like we drafted this man and he ain't even playing.
It has to be special teams or pass pro. When running backs aren't playing, it's two things. When a running back goes and you never see him touch the field in college, he can't pass protect. We know he's a running back. We know he can run. He's been running since he was 6. It's pass pro or, that's what it is. Pass protection or
but
special
the
teams.
thing,
so it's one of the two that he can't do. But
both. Here's the thing. They had Sanu out there catching punts. And they got Hardy. So it's not that's not an excuse, man. That's not an excuse to not have.
I'm saying coverage teams. He must be either he can't block in the return teams, or he can't cover in the coverage teams, or he can't pass protect. Because I mean, that's the only thing that can keep you from being inactive. Like I said, we know he can run. Like
we know he can run.
Of course he can run, but it has to be the little intangible things, special teams or pass protection. Like I really want to know. You know what I'm saying? I really wish they would tell us, man, because that one is bothering me. I want to know so bad. And Cookie by Nature said, we can't stop the run. They just can't tackle for some odd reason. Secondary is going to take lumps. KZ first year at nickel. Oliver first year starting. Now another new piece at strong safety. Yep. Yeah. That Georgia boy said, I thought this Falcons team was going to be run first, but brought into the big O lineman and kept 5 running backs. Yeah, boy, they showed got
smoke and mirrors, man.
We thought we were about to be running that bit 40 times a game, and we were about to be trucking. We thought we had. Yeah,
they smoking mirrors, man. That was Mirage.
Yeah, that was the fake out, boy. They gave us one on that one, that Georgia boy. What's going on, Jarvis? And Cookie by Nature said, before y'all close the show, tell us y'all opinion on the Falcons can beat the Texans. And Jarvis said, I think Blank will give Dan one more chance. All right, so we'll start with. Well, I guess I'll start since I like to take over. I don't see. It's hard for me to have confidence right now. I'm thinking that we're gonna go down there and lose 24-17. It's not what I want. It's not what I want, Tony. It's not what I want. I'm picking with my mind, not my heart.
Yeah,
my heart said we're going to smash them 40-0, but my mind ain't telling me.
Look, I'm sticking with my prediction. What we had, like before week 1. I'm gonna say that we're gonna lose in this game, but hey, I need to see what's going on during practice this week. Maybe I may change my mind Saturday, but I'm gonna put my keys to victory up tomorrow night. Like it's gonna be a generic keys to victory because it's the same stuff we've been saying since week 1. So, but yeah, Tony, what you think, man?
I think we're gonna put the hard hat on. We're gonna get to work. 35-14.
Okay.
35-14.
Get that work.
Us, Atlanta. A-Town.
If you right. We're
going to right this ship.
If you right. Hold on. If you right, me and Coach, we owe you a night on the town. I know you're a new father and everything. Congratulations, daddyhood. But yeah, we'll have to take you out, and it'll have to be our treat.
I don't mean to disrespect Tony, but you look like the type of guy that would throw a couple of them back.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be on the side.
Like you'll throw a couple of them back.
Look, I'm just gonna be on the side eating hot wings. Y'all can have the drink. I don't drink, by the way. So
there it is.
So, but we'll see, man.
I appreciate y'all having me on the show, man.
I appreciate you too, man.
Appreciate you, Tony.
Yeah, definitely. Really like what y'all doing, man.
Appreciate you.
All right, and Cookie by Nature. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. What you posted on Twitter. So, all right. Appreciate you, Tony, for coming on. Everybody out there who joined us this evening. Really appreciate y'all. We'll be back tomorrow with our Rivalry Week show. We're going to preview. We're going to preview the Bulldogs versus the Volunteers. We're going to have Caleb Calhoun come on. He's from Tennessee. I forgot, all for Tennessee. That fan-sided. And yes.
Let me say something real quick, Don. Hey, man, our loyal listeners, when we had these guys come on our college show, man, y'all can't troll the people the whole time and tell them their team trash, all right? Yeah. That Georgia boy, JF, we're having Tennessee on tomorrow. Y'all can't troll.
Man, I already know it's going to be a lot of Bulldog. It's going to be a lot of Bulldog fans coming in there talking a lot of noise, man. I already know.
They're coming on as friends of the show, all right? So we're not going to troll
They're not fans. These are experts. These are writers for the team. They got credentials. They go to the games. They cover the game. So, yeah, but... they're gonna come. Yeah, Caleb Calhoun's gonna come on tomorrow. The show will be aired 9:00. Same place, same channel, same time. If you're new to this channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, share this content out with other Atlanta sports fanatics and hit us up in the comment section. Everybody who joined us in the chat, we appreciate y'all joining us. If you're a Bulldog fan, come to the chat tomorrow, 9:00. Y'all have a great evening. Thank you, Tony, for coming on, man.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for having me.
No problem. And as always,
come holla
at your hometown sports podcast. We'll see y'all tomorrow.